afternoon, dear children. So here let us start with a new chapter, that's a poem. Here, a teacher for all seasons. Okay, so that means this is a poem where the poet is giving a tribute to a teacher. So since a teacher who works hard all through the year, she does not look for any particular day, any particular season, and then her non-stop her teaching goes on. So this is a tribute to a teacher. Now when I say a teacher, that doesn't mean only the school teachers, okay? You can also, you all have your first teacher as your parents. So parents are your first teacher, right? So even your grandparents at home, they must have also brought you up. So they also are your first teachers. So here these teachers, they all always teach us, not only, we are not talking about the bookish knowledge, we are also talking about the manners, the behaviors, the cultures, which is very, very important to develop a personality of a child. Okay, it's not the books only help us to develop our personality, that comes later. The first foremost teaching lessons come from our parents or your grandparents, who give us the values of life. From their own experience, they share the values, they guide us. So they become our first teachers. The school teachers come later. Now school teachers also, along with the bookish knowledge, even guides you with the values and cultures. So in school also nowadays we celebrate different festivals. So when we are celebrating those festivals, we are learning the values of those, the traditions we are keeping, and we learn to share, we learn to communicate with others. So there also we are learning lot of values. The discipline we are learning, that's very important for our life. So along with our books, so books are important, okay, but the most important values that we have to learn are the values of our life. Okay, so here the poet gives a tribute to her teacher. She says that the teacher is for all seasons. Okay, so that means the teacher is not for only one particular season or only one particular phase of the year, but she is always there to guide us whenever we require. So teacher, the true sense, teacher means, the Hindi word is guru. So that means what? Who guides you for your every step, who will always be there, back behind you. That the teacher will always tell that yes, you take your step forward. I'm there. If you are wrong, I will guide you. But I will not support you if you are wrong. Rather, I will guide you. Okay. So that is what the poet says here, that here the teachers are for all seasons. So this is a very good tribute to a teacher. So now here I'll start the poem. A teacher for all seasons. Our teachers occupy a special place in our hearts. Here is a delightful tribute to a teacher. Okay. A teacher is like spring who nurtures new green sprouts. So here the poet says that the teacher is just like the spring season. Now when the spring season arrives, what do we see? Everywhere there are beautiful flowers, it's greenery. So that means all the flowers start blooming. They are nurturing the sprouts. Sprouts means the first plant which comes out of a seed. So that means you children, you all are small seeds. Now we have to guide you so that you come out very well. Okay, you sprout out very well. Confident, good-natured, well-mannered, disciplined, with a good human soul. So here the poet says that a teacher is like a spring who nurtures new green sprouts. So nurtures means to take care. Okay, just how the farmer sows the seed in his farm, and then every day he goes there to his farm to take care, to water the seeds, or if he has to take out the weeds. So everything, the weeds are the unwanted plants, right? Same way in our life there are unwanted people. So here our teachers guide us to remove those unwanted people from whom we are not learning any good things. who are always trying to make us bad. So here these weeds are also like the unwanted people in our life. So here the poet says a teacher is like a spring who nurtures new green sprouts, the first plant that comes out of the seed. Encourages and leads them whenever they have doubts. Yes, a teacher is always there to guide these small little ones. Encourage them. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. This is how we encourage. Yes, come on, come up. You can do it. You will do it. So these are the beautiful words we try to encourage a child to come out, to bloom, to say, to understand what he has to say, what he has to behave, how he has to behave, how he has to talk to others. So this way encourages and leads them whenever they have doubts. So whenever the child is having a doubt, the child runs to a teacher. Now here teacher means whether your parent, whether the school teachers, the grandparents, anyone who is guiding them. Okay. So I hope children you understood the first answer. So a teacher is like a spring who nurtures new green sprouts, encourages and leads them whenever they have doubts. A teacher is like summer whose sunny temperament makes study a pleasure, preventing discontent. So now the teacher has been compared to the summer season. Now how has she been compared to summer season? The poet says whose sunny temperament. Sunny temperament means the mentality of the teacher is very bright, always positive, always good, never sad. Okay, so always giving us encouragement. So this positive attitudes the teacher is having. So with that sunny temperament, with that bright temperament, with that positive temperament, make studying a pleasure. So that means with different examples she makes studying a pleasure, enjoyment, where the children are learning as well as enjoying. Okay. So a teacher is encouraging a child this way by giving lot of encouragement, giving examples, making it funny and making the child learn as well. So whose sunny temperament makes studying a pleasure, preventing discontent. So the word content means to be satisfied. Okay. Now discontent, just the opposite of content is discontent. Okay. So that means here the poet is preventing this discontent. Okay. So there should not be any discontent. So opposite of content is discontent. Content meaning is satisfied. Discontent means unsatisfied. Okay. So here the teacher is explaining and guiding so well that all the discontent, all the unsatisfied things become content, become satisfied for the child. So children, I hope that you have understood the second stanza. Now the third. A teacher is like fall. Yes, now fall season means your autumn. Okay. So now we had first the spring season. After the spring season comes the summer season. Then comes the rainy season and then comes the fall season or the autumn season. So spring starts from, you can say, February, March, spring. Then April, May, June. Normally it is till June we have the summer. Then July, August, September we have the monsoon or the rainy season. Then October, November we have the autumn, that is the fall season, that is what we are learning. Then December, January we have the winter season. Okay. Now here you must have observed that for here and there, little bit here and there, the seasons are changing. So here a teacher is like fall, that means autumn season. With methods crisp and clear, lessons of bright colors and a happy atmosphere. So the teacher, what she does, just like the fall, that means in the autumn season, what is the speciality of an autumn season is that the old leaves fall, they start falling, and then the new leaves come up in the spring season. Okay, so old leaves start falling in the autumn season. So that means here how it has been compared, that the teacher every day she updates herself or upgrades herself with the new knowledge. Whatever knowledge is coming day by day, she upgrades herself. So just like the fall, the old leaves are falling, same way the teacher, the old methods, she does not drop it, okay, but then she accepts the new methods, and new methods she blends it with the old one and gives a new knowledge to the child. Okay, so that means here the teacher, just like the fall season, that removing the typical old methods of learning, so that she removes and she blends her learning with the new method of learning, upgrades herself, and then that is what she is teaching to her children. So here a teacher is like fall with methods crisp and clear. So crisp and clear means very quick, effective method she is using. So you can have an example of this pandemic situation. Earlier you were going to school, learning with the blackboard learning. Now you see we are sitting at home, we are learning through online. And it's not that you cannot understand what the teacher is explaining. You do understand. So same way with the crisp and clear methods, that's the effective methods the teacher is teaching and trying to motivate the children, and even trying to see to it that the children do understand by the simple language used while teaching, so that the children can keep growing their knowledge. Everyday knowledge should always grow. We should not stop letting the knowledge get into us. We should not block us from the knowledge which is all around us. Rather, we should keep on learning and learning and accepting new methods, new teachings, new learnings. That is very important for us to grow. This is where our personality will develop. That helps us to develop our good personality. So, the teacher is here using the crisp and clear methods of teaching, and here the children are also able to understand. So a teacher is like fall with methods crisp and clear, lessons of bright colors and a happy atmosphere. So that means teacher is giving a good atmosphere for the children to learn. She is always there to encourage the children and give new methods of learning, effective methods of learning, where the children do get attracted that yes, I am enjoying this learning process. So, and then the children keep on learning. Their knowledge increases. So that is what we require, our knowledge to increase. Not only the bookish knowledge coming, but the various knowledge along with our values, the knowledge should get into us. Okay, that is very important. Then let us come to the fourth stanza. A teacher is like winter while it's snowing hard outside, keeping students comfortable as a warm and helpful guide. Yes, it's very cold everywhere. So now here, like in a room when we are well protected from the cold. Okay. So now here the poet says that a teacher is like winter while it's snowing hard outside. It's so cold outside, but she keeps us warm with all her love and care. With all her effective ways of teaching, she encourages us, which gives us encouragement. We all enjoy that. It makes us happy. So with all her love and care, the warmth that she gives us, so that gives us the encouragement to learn. So while it's snowing hard outside, keeping students comfortable as a warm and helpful guide. Then the last answer, teacher, you do all these things with a pleasant attitude. The teacher is always happy to help the children, to share the knowledge with the children, to guide the children. So the poet is saying always with a pleasant attitude you do this. You are a teacher for all seasons and you have my gratitude. Gratitude means my respect. So I pay respect to you because you are a wonderful person. You are a wonderful teacher. You do not even see your difficulties. Your difficulties are kept behind. Rather, you always encourage us and you always take our difficulties and try to understand and then encourage us how to overcome our difficulties, and this way we are learning every day. So that helps us to develop our knowledge, our personality. So you teacher, you are here it's a tribute to you teacher. So very beautifully the poet has explained this so well about the teacher. Okay, so the poet is Joanna Fox. Okay, so please children, do learn these all, the poet's name, the spellings and all, and then you will be able to answer the questions in the exam. Okay, so thank you and have a wonderful day.